Y'all just probably gonna be mad at me. Yeah, it's been almost a month, and here we go. We're back again. We're back. I promise. Welcome. We're back with another installment of But Not Before My Coffee. I'm your boy, Coffee Man Rand. And today we're gonna do this a little different and actually do Not Before My Coffee with the coffee already in hand. So today we are at what is called Platform Coffee. This is actually a revamp of a coffee shop that I've been to before. If you followed me on Instagram, this place used to be called Backdrop Coffee, and then it was revamped again to Coffee at Station West, and it is now Platform Coffee and Kitchen. So yeah, now we have more food options, more coffee options. It's a nice dope vibe. The vibe hasn't changed from before, it's just been enhanced. So yeah, a good spot to go to if you're in the Charlotte area. It's off of Tuckasegee Road. So yeah, if you ever have a moment while you're in Charlotte, come give it a try. Now, for today's topic, we're going to dive into why I've been gone for 3 weeks. And I'm going to call this topic The Growing Pains of Adulthood. So those of you that know via either Instagram or my rants here on this channel, I'm an engineer by trade. I spend most of my days working on projects for a private engineering design firm in the solar industry. When I started the job, it was a lot more slower. I've only been here for 4 months now. Much easier to manage, much easier to do this content creation, writing, the whole nine. But now that my job has really picked up and I've gotten deeper into the role, my hours have gone from your normal traditional 8 to 5 to more of a 8 until maybe 7. And 7 is being generous. So it's become a piece of work. And I think these are not the things that we're taught to about in your early 20s. Well, when you graduate high school, you get through college, you get to the end of the road, and it's just like, what do you do next and how does that look? The thought process of adulthood is weird. God. We go through high school and college with a thought process of do this, do this, do this. When you get to adulthood, that thought process is warped, it's deleted, it's gone. Nobody tells you how to do this. There isn't a playbook how to do this. Anything beyond like 22 to 25 is washed. And that's why I'm sitting there now is at 30, about to be 31 next week. Am I doing this right? So part 1 is my job. Part 2 is my mood. Because of the fact that I've been working through trying to do stuff, be a content creator, be an engineer, be a writer, be a filmmaker, and they're all converging on each other, stopping each of them from being great, I just feel stuck. And I never felt lost in a mood of doing something. Like, this is the first time in probably like 5 years where I've felt like I'm unmotivated to really get anything done. Even doing this was a struggle because I'm just like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. You continuously question everything to the point where you go into procrastination purgatory. You get nothing done. Everything sits to the wayside. It's just, you keep twiddling your thumbs hoping that you think of a new idea to replace the old idea and still be unsatisfied with the new idea and keep trying to find new ideas that are still unsatisfying. It's procrastination paradox. Procrastination purgatory, I like that one better. Nonetheless, I've been twiddling my thumbs trying to figure out how to make my content better, but I think the issue is I'm not making content so the content can't get better. So here we are. I was just like, I'm gonna push out what I feel, and whatever comes of that is whatever comes of that. I have to stop feeling like I'm gonna make a better idea by waiting. By waiting, I'm not doing anything, and 3 weeks have passed and we're still trying to figure out what we want to do and what better looks like. There isn't a thought process behind it. You don't have a better thing. Go with what you thought about and continue improving it as you go. And the last thing is my thoughts. I have been lost in my head probably for like the last 2 weeks trying to figure out why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why am I working in engineering? Is it fulfilling? Nah, but it's enjoyable, not fulfilling, which is weird. I don't mind my job. I like my job. I like the amount of pay that my job gives. I like the fact that I have a little bit of freedom and flexibility, and my coworkers are fine. I like that part, but I'm like, I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And then the thought process behind trying to be a filmmaker and having a couple of pitfalls with being one. It's not easy. None of this is easy. But nobody really has a way to explain to you what any of this is supposed to look like. You don't get the opportunity to do things you want to do as a kid because you're told what to do. So when you're an adult and you have to make the decisions on your own, you don't really know how to do that. So I feel like that thought process kicked in immediately now of you don't have an idea of what to do because you've been fed a playbook. Now it's time to build your own. And what does that look like? I don't know. And I think now I'm going to just be confidently lost and I don't know. And work my way through it until something makes sense. Because I thought I had it figured out, and every time you get to a point of thinking you have it figured out, you really don't. And I think all of us just wander through this life lost. I even had a conversation with my mom, and she was just like, I'm proud of you for figuring out what you really want to do with your life and you're following. And I was just like, in the back of my mind, Mom, you don't understand how much more lost I am now than I was when I was 18. And I can't ask you for assistance. You also don't know what this is. We all trying to figure this shit out. Yeah, that's really the gist of it for this one. Like, we're gonna sit here and then, oh, I didn't even get to show y'all what we had here. So, yeah, I said platform amped up its food and choices. So, yeah, get into what we got here. We got a bacon, egg, and cheese on sourdough, slightly toasted. So, y'all gonna get like the ASMR without my face in it.
We'll talk to you later, okay?
Like you should. So, yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese on sourdough. And then drink wise. Let me backdrop. You can get all the smack and everything too. So we got a bacon, egg, and cheese, pepper jack cheese on sourdough toasted. And for the drink, a honey cinnamon iced latte with oat milk, because why? We don't do the cow milk. So yeah, that's what we sitting at today. The last thing to do is get some work done. But of course, not before my coffee. So shorter video than usual, but we just wanted to get to the point and give you a different vibe today. So if you like this video, share it with people who like different coffee spots in Charlotte or local areas. We will be traveling soon, so there will be other options that'll come along with this. I'm doing a tour in a different state, so stay tuned. Also, maybe not next week, but 2 weeks from now, I'm starting a new segment on the channel. The product should be here so we can start the new segment, and I'll give a teaser to it probably next week in regards to what we're doing. So stay tuned. I'm not going anywhere, I promise. But yeah, as always, go be great, and peace and blessings. Coffee Man ran out.